What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are up at our Dutchess yard and we're doing some yard cleanup here. This property is about 7 acres and probably give or take 5 of them are usable. The other 2 would be like the driveway and hills going through the woods here. We are up on a mountain. This is the lower section here where we store all of our plows. The house is up there. We have 2 garages here, and then the driveway works its way down to the road there. But as you can see, there is a big pile of trees here that have been piled up over the weekend. My dad came in here with our excavator, probably our excavator, I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks like it. Came in here with our excavator and started pulling them away from this rock wall here. Over the years, as trees have fallen down, we would cut them up and just kind of stack them here to get them out of the way. You can see he went through right here and pulled a bunch out and then started working his way up. There is also a dumpster here that he got delivered for all of these stumps and trees and whatnot. So I'm gonna hop in our excavator and start getting this thrown in there. Hopefully all of it will fit. There are some still tucked along the rock walls. If we have extra room, we'll grab them and throw them in there. But before we get the excavator, I need to grab a tool cat with the forks and move all of these stones. These were all stacked up behind their house. A few years ago, they redid the fire pit area behind their house, and all of this was just kind of sitting there from when they did it. So he pulled all of this and then started grading the hill up behind the house with the excavator. That's where the excavator is right now. But I don't know why he left them right here. We have a bunch of stone out in the back out there. So I'm gonna grab a tool cat, get those out of the way, and then I can run back and forth with the excavator. All right, so this is the fireplace area that they redid a few years back, which is why there's all different pallets of stone. You can see a bunch of different types of stone that were used around here. This staircase leads up to the pool area. You've seen a couple videos, maybe just 1 or 2 on the pool recently. And all of the pallets of those stones were stacked up here where you can see it's like ripped up dirt. My dad had the excavator up here over the weekend and he's trying to level the ground here a little bit better just to start growing grass up here. All those pallets were stacked right here, so obviously move them out of here. Look, you can see still a piece of the pallet sitting right here. But I gotta hop in the excavator, bring it down there. He is trying to regrade this up here to start growing grass, being able to cut everything. This part of the yard up here is so like up and down that you can't really run your mower over here. He doesn't cut his own grass, but the kid that does cut his grass kind of comes like right here, and the rest of this just gets neglected or gets weed whacked because it's too all over the place. And then obviously there's quite a few big rocks that were in the ground as well. So another project on our hands up here one day. But let's take this down to the dumpster and start stacking some trees. Actually, you know what? This thing has air conditioning. Pool's looking really good. Here, I'll give you guys a shot of it real quick. Pool looks super nice. I might have to take a swim after I'm done here.
Let's go.
All right, let's see how close to full we are. Oh, there's still a decent amount of room in here. See, the unfortunate thing about all these trees is there's a lot of air that takes up space because obviously they're not filling every crevice in here. But another thing, I wish they put this dumpster kind of close to the pile here. I kind of have to move everything twice and maybe even 3 times from this pile. It is pretty far. This part right here I was able to just kind of spin and throw them over there, but these more than likely I'm not going to be able to reach. Maybe if I stack them here and put the machine where I was dumping the other ones. I don't really know. Anyway, let's hop back in the machine and get to work. All right, let's find the best spot to put this machine. Hope that we only have to move everything one time, well, twice really. Once closer and then once into the dumpster. Can't really reach anything from here. Maybe we'll move the whole pile a little closer first.
Can you just shoot down there? They have it a pump. I could take this pump out and...
You want me to go get it right now?
Done. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I asked your dad. He goes, I'm on the other side of Cole. Hold on. No, I'm not going to make it. Send Brandon.
All right. That's fine.
So just, yeah, go down there and...
I need my keys, though.
Ben running.
I hear it. All right, guys. We still have a decent amount to get thrown in this dumpster. I have this pile here, which definitely will fit in here. We have quite a bit of space left, but I don't know if we have enough space to fit everything that we have over there. And then also, if we keep going along the rock wall and pulling out all of the pieces that are still buried back there, and if we knock down these 2 trees that are dead here, I definitely don't think it'll all fit in the dumpster. But tomorrow morning we are coming back here. We're gonna load this up. We'll call the dumpster company, ask them to bring us an empty one, and then take the full one with them. I don't know if we'll have 2 full dumpsters, but more than likely we will have more than just one. We'll try and stuff it in the morning and see if we can get it to fit, but I really don't think so. There is quite a bit left over here. Anyway, that is gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.